And yeah, seeing like champions around you, yes, definitely you also become a champion one day. And it's like it's a great place.
I'm Alex Pirrotta, and I'm working with Sports Media 2 to interview Leslie Okai.
Hi, my name is Leslie Okai. I'm from Ghana and I'm a senior here in Montverde. And this is my third year.
So Leslie is the starting left back on SIMA Gold and recently committed to Clemson. What was it like playing in Ghana and then coming to Montverde and being the star you are?
So basically, when I was young, I started playing when I was at the age of like 4 years old. And luckily, I had to play in an academy in Ghana. So back at home, I wasn't having like goals, like dreams, like expecting opportunities to open up just like that for me. So I had to like step up on my own and then start to like work out, like start working hard, like log in, and start to take my academics and my other stuff also serious. Really, I was able to have this chance to come to the stage, to know that I can still make it through like academics and still make it through my soccer career too. And since I came here, it has worked very hard for me, like very well for me. And I think that's something good that I'm looking up to see on myself. Yeah,
That's amazing. So speaking of working out well for you, you had so many other offers, so much other interest. So what made you choose the Clemson Tigers?
so basically, we all wanted to move from high school to professionals, And looking at the transition as an international student, it's kind of like very hard for you to make that decision. And we we never had like college in our mind, or everything that we're thinking was like only professional. But as times goes on, like trying to learn from like other professionals and what they've done and how like the school have also helped them, we started like having feeling and getting to know like other like good things that we can still add it to our soccer career and then pursue like great things. And soccer wasn't the only thing that we can make it through. We can show interest in other things and then also make it through there. So I decided to go through college, and then if I want to pursue my professional career, I can also. And I didn't have like a specific school that I had wanted to go at first. So I've looked through like a lot of schools, like Michigan, Clemson, UCLA, Kentucky, Wake Forest, a lot of schools. And through my all the visits that I went, I still didn't have my final decision to make it yet. But when I look at the schools and then what they have and what I also have, I start to like consider some things. And all the schools give me like great offers too. And one thing they always asked me was, do I still want to go to college? Because they were thinking that maybe after the visit, I'm not going to commit and still go to like the professional. But yeah, but for me, I still want to like pursue my college career and then try to figure out what I can make after that. And I think it's not a bad decision to make, to go to college before you pursue other things. I think it's a great decision to make. Yeah. And finally, I went to Clemson. That was like a great place. And I met great people over there, and I was very happy like how they welcomed me over there. And I felt very comfortable when I was there. And then I felt comfortable in every other colleges that I went to. But I felt special when I went to Clemson. And Clemson is a school that I hope and I know and I think and I believe that I can pursue great things when I go there, both in academics and in sports. And I think they can help me pursue like other like dreams that I want to pursue. And luckily, my roommates also went to the visit with me, and he was also interested in Clemson. So we came back from the visit, and here we are in the room. We're like, do you know what? Let's all go to the same school. And I said, yes, I'm sure, I'm down. I want to commit for Clemson. And then, yeah, I did commit for Clemson.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's amazing. So just tell me about what traveling America was like for the first time, and for the first time seeing snow.
Oh my gosh. So, growing up as a kid, I've always loved to travel like around the world and experience like other different cultures and different places. how nice like other places are. And I've always been at home, and I was thinking that home was the only nicest place that I could see or have, you know. But traveling to other different places, I've like I also felt home like in other different places, like especially in the States, you know. And I've been to like many other states now, and back at home, like in Africa, we barely see snow. So growing up as a kid, I always watch like Santa movies on Christmas Day with my family, and I always ask them, "What is this white snowy thing that it always falls?" And my parents are like, "Oh, it's snow." And I'm like, "Well, why aren't we seeing snow in Christmas in our place? We only see people like happy, smiling, like making good food and everything, but we don't see these snows." And they were like, "I need to wait till I get to the stage to come and witness it by myself." So I came here to Florida, and I never saw snow, and I've always wanted to see that thing. And finally, I was able to go to New York during this Christmas, and yeah, I did. So I did see it, and I was like very happy on my first time seeing it. So when it started to snow, I came out like just walking around in the garden, like trying to like fetch them on the ground, like touch them, feel how it is, and it was like a great experience for me. So when I saw that, like I remember like when I was young at home, trying to ask my parents what that was, and finally I've seen the snow, but I haven't seen Santa yet. So it's kind of like good. I'm hoping to see more things, you know. Yeah, and then like it's a nice place, like in New York. It's a nice place in DC. It's a nice place in Michigan. It's a nice place in Carolina. It's a nice place in Texas. Like it's a great places like in the States. I really enjoy everything.
We're nearing towards the end of the interview. And if there's a couple things that you'd like to share to anybody watching, what would you like to share?
I have a lot of things to share, you know. I've learned a lot. I observe a lot. I try to adapt to things, try to get things done, try to fix things, try to make sure like everything works well, you know. And it doesn't start with just moving straight to the goal. You start with like 1% every single time, and then you keep building a habit. You get used to, you master in the habit, and then you become perfect in that. All I would like to say is to every like sportsman or student athlete everywhere, you just have to enjoy the pain, you know. When training gets hard, when training hits hard, you still have to enjoy the pain, because it's little efforts or little pains that you're having every single time. It's what is going to make you like a great champion one day, you know. And one day you're also going to have like a story to tell someone that I enjoy the pain, I worked hard for it, I tried to adapt and it worked. I tried to get things done, I tried to fix things, and I love what I was doing all the time. And I always wanted to be named among one of those who did what I did, you know. Not what someone did, what you did, what you brought, like what the record or something, that the legacy that you brought up with. And it's very great, you know. So just trust the process, you know, and then trust your teammates, because teamwork wins championship, you know.